guests. In the future, I'm going to give a Father the Bride speech to my daughter, who's getting married in early September. And a few months ago, I came to Toastmasters to try and improve, because it was an awesome challenge for me to think of. So I'll now give it to you as it is so far, sort of thing. But I would like someone here I can speak to. No, maybe I'll just speak.
Pretend we're here.
Well, you are here, but no.
I mean, your daughter. Sorry.
Okay, no, fair enough. I'll carry on. Okay,
Yes.
I'd like to welcome you all to John and Andrea's wedding. This is a great day for our families, and Cecilia and myself would especially like you to welcome Patsy and Brian, John's parents. Well, we've come a long way. We've come to high up in these mountains to this beautiful venue, so I hope you can all enjoy yourselves. I would now like to say a few words about my daughter Andrea and my now son-in-law John. Andrea, from the day I took you out of the hospital at St Heliers in Sutton, to you going to your school, to going to your university, and then now you've done very well in your job as well. You've really made us proud. Yeah, you've made us very proud. I'm going to have to do better than that. But as a father of the bride, I'll have to embarrass you, because that is a tradition, I think, that we have to. The father always embarrasses you in some way, but don't worry, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What I'm going to say is not too bad. But when you were young, you and Joanna, we used to go to Devon on holiday every year, and you used to sleep in the back of the car with Joanna. And I can remember the first year going to Devon. We were nearly there when a little voice came from the back of the car, and it said, "Mummy, are we in heaven yet?" And I thought, how sweet is that, you know? And I will say to the younger people of the audience who've got children, really enjoy those moments, because they go so quickly. I would now like to say a few words about John. John, you'll always be one of the lads, that's for sure. But it was your father, Brian, who said to me, well, when I first met him, he said, well, John is John. And I thought, well, what's he talking about? But as I've got to know you, I've realised that... as I've got to know you, I've realised that you're your own man, you do things your own way. But you're very, very good to your family and friends, very faithful to your family and friends. You're a good worker. I mean, one of your bosses is here today, so I'm sure he wouldn't come all this way for anyone. And also, my daughter Andrea is never as happy as when she's in your company. But anyway, John, you like your football, you like a beer, and you like a bet. So why wouldn't I like you? I've now 3 words of advice for both of you. My first word, and this is for a long and happy marriage. My first thing is to communicate, and the second thing is to respect each other, and the third thing is for John, really. Don't expect to be watching football. And now get used to watching football on television, because you won't be going there every week. You'll be looking after children, you know. But there was something else I wanted to say, but that's it. Oh no. Okay. That is. I want to now make a toast to Andrew and John. If you could all lift up your glasses, please. To Andrew and John, Mr. and Mrs. Anson. Oh,
all right.
To Andrew and John.
Andrew and John. Andrew and John.
Mr. and Mrs. Ansel.
Very good indeed.